What is up, guys? How you doing? Today I'm going to be doing a video I've been wanting to do for a while. I just haven't because I've just been lazy and I haven't been making videos lately. I'm sorry about that. But today I want to talk about the future of YouTube. And I've seen a lot of other YouTubers make videos about the future of YouTube, but most of their videos are focusing on the drama of YouTube and the hate that's going around YouTube, which I think is ridiculous considering we're talking about a website that has millions upon millions of people on there and gain thousands upon thousands of new people every day. And there are so many douchebags in the world who have douchebag kids who then grow up to be more douchebags who have other douchebag kids, and they're just douchebags in the world. It's going to happen, and they're just mean people that get upset in their lives and come onto YouTube and start bitching. And it's not just YouTube, it's Facebook, it's all over the place. Anywhere there's an outlet to type and to come at somebody, they're going to do it. People are like that. That's just the way it is. But I'm not here to talk about how douchebags are made. I'm here to talk about the future of YouTube and how it's shifted and where it's going to be in the future. Okay, something I haven't really seen or heard a lot of people talk about. So again, I don't want this to be a very long video, so I'm going to jump straight into it, guys. 2012, 2013, to me, is when YouTube shifted, when it started to change, when it started to pump out more high-end content, and when that high-end content it really mattered. And then we started to see the integration of national networks and TV networks and ABC and NBC come into YouTube. And that's a big addition to streaming video, Netflix, the fall of cable, and the rise of YouTube and online video as a whole, okay? And the cable companies, they can't ignore that. They know they're losing subscriptions every day, they're losing millions of dollars, and they see all these people going online and watching their favorite videos. So they're going to try to capitalize on that. And I totally understand that, and I get it, and that's why I'm trying to come on here and tell you guys what I think is going to happen in the future. So because we've seen all of these national broadcast networks come in, and we've seen the rise of YouTube Red, which is the paid subscription for YouTube, which takes away your subscriptions and is pumping out high quality content. On top of those and the national broadcasting companies, we have YouTube channels that are really making strides to up their production value and to pump out great content, like Good Mythical Morning and The Young Turks and Unbox Theory, which is great. These shows are being shot in 4K now. They're absolutely just at the highest quality possible, almost basically at TV production quality, probably the same, honestly. So now that we have all of these high production shows and all these network television shows coming to YouTube alongside all those big, huge YouTubers like PewDiePie and, like I said, like Markiplier and all those gaming channels and all those huge YouTubers, it's making it harder for people like me and the other bottom feeders out there and the other indie channels to kind of rise up. Because I would say, like, prior to 2012, it was easier for people in this medium kind of demographic. Let's say there's the bottom demographic, which only has, let's say, 100,000 and under in subscribers, and they're really pushing to try to get that middle ground of, like, say 100,000 to 900,000. And then on top of that, you have 1 million and up. And not only do you have the 1 million and up on the top level, you have the YouTube Red shows and episodes now, and, like I said before, the national broadcast stations coming in and pumping out Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon and James Corbin fucking karaoke and all this other bullshit. So now it's making it even harder, not only for us as low-end YouTubers, but also makes it a lot harder for that middle ground to kind of break through to the top. And it's kind of changed what YouTube was to begin with. YouTube was this chance to put your videos out there, a chance for you to be seen by a bunch of people, a chance to maybe make it to that next foreground. It was a goal to a lot of people. And it kind of seems like that goal now is almost unreachable because it's getting oversaturated with all these super high production value shows that other YouTubers either can't compete with or just get absolutely discouraged and just give up. And that's where it leads me to the point right now. The future of YouTube. I know there's people out there that don't even watch those big shows and don't even watch big YouTubers to begin with at all. And they like to support smaller YouTube channels. I like to support smaller YouTube channels, okay? I like to support them and help them grow. But like I said, it is so much harder than it used to be. It's always been hard, but now it's harder than ever to try to get your videos out there and get them watched and get them viewed, get them shared, and just get them out there, period, and gain subscribers and get a name for yourself. What I see happening in the next 5 to 10 years, okay, is that I believe that YouTube is going to start a second video website. I haven't heard anybody say this. I haven't read this anywhere. This is just me trying to think what YouTube would do to kind of compensate for what's going on. Now, it's not only the people not getting subscribers and getting viewers. It's not just that, okay? There's a lot more that goes into it, okay? YouTubers' viewer base is changing, period. Now that you're having all these other shows, network shows, high production shows, you're having people come to YouTube just for that. Think about all the people that... Now, I'm not talking about the people who've been watching YouTube like myself and the people who are veterans at watching YouTube and been around since the beginning. I'm talking about people who either just started making content or who just came on to just start watching these new shows that just came on to YouTube. And they don't care about any of these other YouTubers. They just came here for either their Jimmy Kimmel or to watch something else, yada, yada, yada. It's crazy. We're gaining these new viewers and we're gaining new content creators at the same time, and it's just not working out right anymore. It's just not. So what I see happening is YouTube's going to make a second channel for like this indie core kind of videos. You can call it YouTube Core, you can call it YouTube 2, you can call it whatever you want, but I do feel that we need another video outlet. I believe that YouTube as right now is getting oversaturated with all these other videos, that it's become a whole nother monster. It's going to become a whole nother website. I believe that YouTube will change and try to cater more to the masses than to these indie kind of put your life out there vlogs, whatever you want to call it, these other videos, these home videos. They're not going to cater to those people anymore. They're going to see that the money, and since the cable audience is shifting over, we might see a total change. It's already starting. I already see it before my eyes. I really do. We have Dailymotion, we have Vimeo. Vimeo is more for like the indie filmmakers. You're not going to find unboxings and reviews. You're not going to find it there on Vimeo. On Dailymotion, I don't know. Dailymotion's still in its early kind of steps. I don't see it evolving and progressing to the height of YouTube. People aren't really using it as much. And I see a lot more people streaming. A lot more people are streaming on Twitch, leaving YouTube behind. It's crazy. A lot of stuff is changing right now as I speak. And that's why I think that if more people keep coming to YouTube and more people keep making content, okay, I think that everybody else is just going to get drowned out and it's going to be this totally different website. I absolutely do. Let's say if YouTube keeps taking videos, how much server space do they need? Think about this for a second. You know how much it's going to cost YouTube to house all these videos? There are hundreds of thousands of videos probably getting posted every day to YouTube. Think about 5 years from now, 10 years from now. How is YouTube going to keep up with all these videos and all these people coming on? You won't be able to find hardly anything, and there'll be millions upon millions of videos out there. It'd be insane. So that's why I think that it makes more sense eventually to start splitting the content in half and having this high production YouTube where you can go for your favorite shows and your favorite YouTube shows that have made it to the point where they're fucking super high production value, and then keeping it core, keeping it real with like a separate YouTube where like it is for people like you and me and people who aren't huge, who aren't pumping out huge high production value stuff. They're having fun, pumping out vlogs, doing game reviews, stuff like that. Because we've seen YouTube make YouTube gaming because of gaming, period. Okay, it's huge. And we know that YouTube tried to buy Twitch and that didn't work out, and then Amazon came in and bought Twitch. And Twitch is getting huge as it is right now. And we're going to see more game streaming sites and other streaming sites, period, because, I mean, it's getting huge. Ustream, and Twitch, YouTube's streaming is getting huge. So we might see a whole nother aspect of streaming sites come out too. But as for the future of YouTube, to me, it makes sense, since everybody else is getting drowned out by this, that we will see another YouTube website. Call it what you want, but I believe within the next 5 to 10 years, YouTube is going to start to shift their indie stuff and kind of have a whole separate website for people. And it's going to suck. I think what's going to happen is if you weren't in YouTube, if you haven't created a certain amount of videos, if you're not partnered or whatever, there's going to be some guidelines. There's going to be guidelines in the next 5 to 10 years for you to even be on YouTube anymore. They're not going to let just public people come on YouTube anymore and start making videos. To me, that's what I think. People may think I'm crazy. People may think I'm stupid. I definitely want to hear your opinions. I would love for you guys to share this video with YouTubers, other big YouTubers. I want you to like this video to get it out there. I want to hear your comments. This video is important for me. It's important for everybody who's making content on YouTube or anybody who's planning on making content in the future for YouTube, because I really do believe they will be shutting YouTube down for people unless you meet this certain criteria, and if not, then you're going to have to put your stuff on another website, on another sub-YouTube website. There's going to be, I'm telling you, they're going to have a way for you, for smaller channels, to bring all their videos over. There's going to be one click here. Bring your channel over to YouTube Zero, or bring your channel over to YouTube Core, whatever they're going to call it. One click, bring all your videos over. That's what's going to happen. You're going to have to transfer your videos over, or you're going to try to stick it out in YouTube. That's going to be your choice. But I'm telling you, eventually they're going to try to either shut it down to people with only certain guidelines, or you're going to be able to switch your videos over to another YouTube site. That's what I see the future of YouTube happening, because it's blowing up too much. It's getting too big for its own good. There's too many people on here. There's gonna be too many videos. Everyone's gonna get drowned out. I see more and more of these TV channels coming onto YouTube. More people ditching cable, going onto Netflix and catching cable television shows that they can't watch anymore on YouTube, and using that for the sole purpose of just to watch shows or watch YouTube Red shows or whatever. And I see it just turning into this totally different beast, guys. If you liked this video, please hit that thumbs up and help to support the channel. If you like this video, also definitely subscribe to the channel, and you will be notified either when I'm live streaming or when I'm pumping out more videos like this for you guys. Again, I really appreciate it, guys, if you would share this video and get it out there. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear from other YouTubers on this opinion. Am I just crazy? Will this ever happen? Let me know. Guys, thank you so much for sitting through this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.